Welcome back everybody, and I've got a 3 cheese mac and cheese recipe to share with you today. Now macaroni and cheese is a dish that I remember growing up, powering through an entire blue box myself. But once I share this recipe with you, you'll be certain to leave those blue boxes at the store and treat yourself with a dish that you deserve.
Before bringing a pot of water to a boil, we'll begin with placing an entire box of noodles in the pot, then fill with just enough water to cover the noodles. This method will have your noodles ready in less time than it takes to bring a pot of water to a boil. Giving your water enough salt so that it tastes like salty water will make your noodles tastier in the end. And now fire up your burner to high heat. Stirring your noodles from time to time while the water is heating up will prevent your noodles from sticking. And now we've reached a rolling boil, set the lid on top and remove from the heat. From here, immediately give your noodles a stir, set the lid back on top, and allow noodles to cook in the hot water for 8 minutes. 8 minutes later, and we've got macaroni noodles al dente. Go ahead and strain out the water and use half of the noodles for our mac and cheese recipe. Now we'll add our milk to a small saucepan over the stovetop and set to medium heat. Stir from time to time to prevent sticking on the bottom of the pan and keep a close eye as to not boil over. And when small bubbles begin to surface, maintain heat by turning down to low until ready to use. We'll now melt 2 tablespoons of butter over medium heat. From here, we'll slowly incorporate flour until we achieve a loose cookie dough texture. Now we're going to add milk in small amounts so that we can prevent from any lumps in our final sauce. I began with the rubber spatula to get down into the sides of the pan. I'm switching over to a whisk to ensure a smooth and even consistency. And now we have a bechamel sauce that covers the back of a spoon. From here we're going to season with a little bit of salt, pepper, and just a pinch of nutmeg to lift the flavors of the cheese in our final sauce. Before we forget, the yolk of 1 egg for added richness. And now for our 3 cheeses: shredded cheddar, shredded smoked Gouda, and fresh mozzarella. And now it begins to get exciting. Let's add the cheese to our macaroni, being certain to not let any go to waste. From here, let's mix so that we have an even coating over the noodles. And now transfer our macaroni and cheese into a 12-inch cast iron skillet. Before heading into the broiler, we'll top it off with some cheddar cheese, some Gouda cheese, and finally some more of that fresh mozzarella. And with our oven set to broil, our macaroni and cheese is ready to go in. Finally, as an added touch, we're going to add some bacon because, well, does this really need an explanation?
Well, there you have it. 3 cheese mac and cheese with the added surprise of bacon on top. Once again, thanks for tuning in. And question of the day is this: what's your favorite cooking method during the summer? Do you still like to cook inside, or do you like to keep the indoors cool and the grill outside? Whichever it is, please drop a comment down below. Tell me what it is. As always, please click the like button, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe so that you don't miss a beat with what's going on. And as always, have a good one.